Hi guys, how are ya? Okay, so different scenario, different background, and I look like this. I have to give you an explanation. I'm on vacation, but I want to listen to these albums so fucking much that I don't care the way I look, and I don't care if I'm sweaty and if I have salt on my face, because yes, I was at the beach and I'm just relaxing just before going back to Rome. So first off, of course I listened to the first two singles, Take Yourself Home and Easy, but I decided to wait to listen to Rage Your Teenager.
I'm tired of the city, scream if you're with me. If I'm gonna die, let's die somewhere pretty. Don't wanna waste my time, then it's time to go. Take yourself. And how we got this dark is just beyond to me.
Sweaty.
Counting all the losses that you can't collect. I'm tired of the city, scream if you're with me. If I'm gonna die, let's die somewhere pretty. Is it worth it trying to win in a losing game? Destroy you, destroy you.
This line, favorite one.
Take yourself home, take yourself home, take yourself home.
The big drop. As a first track of an EP, I now get why he decided to put out a song like this. I mean, at first, I felt that this song when I first listened to it, I felt that this song was a new, but a classic Troye song, you know? Especially the choruses and the melodies. The lyrics are always interesting to me. The way he writes, it reminds me a lot of Lord. And I always can relate to his songs and the melancholy behind his songs and the sadness and the truth, actually. So this song to me, it felt like a sort of a pep talk to yourself, as an intimate one. So that's why I felt like now in a project is more interesting, and that's why I really like to listen to projects as a whole, because you always get the storytelling behind it. And production wise, what can I say? I mean, it's dreamy, and I think about Easy, and I think that I know why he decided to call this album In a Dream, because it's dreamy production wise, and the melodies too, I have to say. But the particular part on this song is obviously the outro. I mean, it's something that we didn't expect at all in a song like this, and it was different and exciting at the same time. But I mean, it encapsulates the excitement of going or living in a new place, or I mean, maybe a new beginning, I don't know. To me, in the first part, I mean, in the chorus, he talks about Los Angeles. I mean, just looking at the lyrics and how lonely you can feel in a city so big with so many people. I mean, that is not your home really, because it's from Australia and all of that. And talking about that, this song kind of reminds me of Suburbia and how he's attached to his roots. But my favorite line in this song is in the chorus when he says, if I'm gonna die, let's die somewhere pretty. That may be his own, we don't know.
To find something to say, I went straight to make you kiss. I say that because I know how it seems between you and me. It has the lines it started.
Wow.
Face, what the hell did we do? Tell me.
I mean, the sadness behind this song. Ooh.
Please don't leave. So my darling, yeah. Space just next to your feet, the wood is warmer. This house is a fire, but the tears run out. Give me easy. This house is on fire. Please don't leave me.
This song was definitely the song that made me realize that I still loved him. I didn't expect a sound like this from him, and I remember the minute he tweeted that he was scared to put out a song like this, I was thinking like, why sing something like this? And I get why, because it's completely different from anything he put out in the past. I mean, completely far away from Blue Neighborhood. This song, it represents summer to me, and it's a song that the minute you listen to it and you're already sold. The first time I listened to this song, I felt addicted to some of the melodies in the chorus. I mean, completely addicted. And to some of the lyrics actually, I mean, you know guys that I like how artists sometimes use words, the way he pronounces the lines distorting and the melody behind that line. This song especially, it reminded me a lot of Lord, with all the vibes behind the Melodrama album and the melodies and the production. I love the instrumental part that replaced the bridge. So I like the structure of this song, and I felt like this song felt a lot like the 80s, and that's maybe why I love this song so much. But I like the message behind it, even though I'm really not getting what is happening between him and his boyfriend, or if it's a fictional song, if it's something that happened, or a past situation. But he's definitely talking about infidelity in this song. I mean, it's hard sometimes to talk about specific topics, especially when you did it, and be so clear and honest about them. I love this song. Sober. Okay, ready over. So, this one was definitely a short one. It was more of an interlude. I like the slow beginning with the acoustic guitar and then the build up with the production. And I really like this short verse or chorus, or as you guys know, I think that interludes add something to the storytelling. And I mean, if you felt like putting on this EP a song this short, I'm completely with you. If I have to describe the cover of this EP with a song, it would be this one, because it felt like we were underwater and the production was like that. So let's see if this song is definitely related to Easy, and we'll see if it's related to the next one. But I mean, watching the title, I don't think so, but let's find out.
It's time you can cry. You got all the muscles and the features I want. Big tough, what's it like to be so big and strong? It's time to how much in me would you take? How much? Just let me believe that you like what you see, like my body's the apple you're eating.
I like that.
You got all the muscles and the features I want.
The drop. Oh, I felt this one.
You can make my mind. We should do this.
Yes. Wow, this song. Fuck. This song is directly connected to Take Yourself Home for the production, and I mean, it's just a great connection with two other songs in the middle, but I mean, I felt it. Reading the lyrics at first, the whole message behind this song, starting from the title, it reminded me of Bite off of the first album and 17 off of the second one. And I mean, I'm starting to think that every project that is putting out contains a song that is sex related, and I mean more explicit than other songs. And I mean, it's good to have songs like this and to be open like this, because it makes him even more real and relatable, as if everything is experiencing. He wants to share every single detail with us, just like he did with Bloom and all the story behind that song. You know what story? But I mean, looking at the lyrics, the structure of this song is completely different and unexpected as the production of this song. I mean, it starts with the chorus and then a single verse and then the pre-chorus, a chorus, the beat drop and then the chorus again with a post-chorus and a bridge and the outro. I mean, and this song feels like we woke up from the dream, you know? Or maybe we were still in a dream, but it was a nightmare. Here again, the voice production was different, and the fact they distorted his voice is always interesting to me.
Hey you, where you been hanging out? Thought I'd see you again in my life. Why you been acting like a stranger? Go wild, I just wanna fuck shit up and just ride. Just wanna lose myself in the crowd, in your arms tonight. Teenager, tryna figure it out, living a scene in my little rager. Teenager, I've missed you. Sleeping and spending nights wasting time. Never thought I'd see you. Feels kinda cool in my rage. I never thought I'd see the day. I just wanna do some shit just to try. In your car tonight, in the crowd, in your arms tonight. Living a season of screaming and tired.
I have to recover after listening to this outro. I mean, the instrumental at the end. I think he wants us dead with all this good production. This song to me is just like a roller coaster, you know, and it reflects the message behind this song. I don't know if he's talking to himself, if it's a song that he dedicated to himself. The pre-chorus is way more chaotic than the chorus. The chorus feels like a letter that he's writing to himself, and it's more calm than the rest of the song. This song is like going to high school all over again and being, I mean, a rebel teenager. We all been through that phase where we didn't know what we wanted or who we were. And to some of us, maybe also questioning our sexuality. And to me, this song could also be, and is definitely about that part of growing up too, and just go crazy and go wild and experience life and experience new things, because when you're young you have to, and you feel freer, you know, to experience things because you really are free. So don't let those years run away from you. Just do everything you have to, always thinking about the consequences, not doing crazy shit. I mean, do what you feel like doing, you know. If I have to say, my favorite part on this song is definitely the last part, and I'm still thinking that the instrumental parts are the most interesting parts in this project. They are so different but cohesive at the same time. Ooh. Flight all the way home. Ooh, yeah. I'm stressed about it. What's about it? Took a hammer in my feet. Lock the doors and not my shit. Cause my spit, I wanna let you in again. It's the hardest thing we've ever seen. Guess I might understand it. If you don't listen, don't show up in dream. I expected something different. My shoes are making me smarter. Cause I still have to see you say come back, wait, so
far away, but I still feel you everywhere. 'Cause my spirit's within, and there's only so much you know. It's the hardest thing I've said. But it's all it was obvious. You don't show up in a dream. Only making us harder. This is still if you see us.
This part right here.
Let you in again.
Acoustic guitar, okay.
Doors and out my shit. I won't let you in again. It's the hardest thing I've ever said. Understand it. If you don't listen to me, it's not even forgive you. You know what I believe.
The poppiest song of them all. I feel like with this song is definitely experimenting with music. I mean, also considering the first two songs that he put out, they were completely different from anything he put out in the past. But with this song, I mean, it feels, as I was telling you before, it feels like classic pop, but with some variation and with some genre mix in between that makes me think about a new genre. I don't know how to say it, but I had this whole project completely wrong in my head, because from the title and from the cover actually I thought that this one was way more calm and reflecting and with sad lyrics that matched the production. But we ended up with a project that is so good and so different in the production. I mean, in my head, I pictured this project like a straight line, production-wise and lyrics-wise. And this is the way this project went, all over the place, but in a good way, because it made me feel all of the emotions that I wanna feel while listening to music, you know. I don't wanna feel flat, but I wanna feel like screaming, like crying, like dancing, like singing. And it's funny to me to say this because we have only 6 tracks in this project, and all of them gave me a whole spectrum of emotions, so different and so surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting this, especially after Easy. With Easy, I had this completely different imagery behind this whole project. Again, it felt like classic pop, maybe from early 2000, 2009, and a new genre. So, the question is, will he release an entire body of work after this EP as he did with Wild and Blue Neighborhood, or he will be moving forward with a new and whole different project? I want to hear your opinion about this and about this EP. I mean, I think that I will listen to In a Dream like crazy, and I really love Easy and Stud. Fuck that song. Every single song gave me something different, and yes, I loved it, and I was waiting for this, and I'm happy with this, so yes. Thank you guys for watching, and see you